Alright, today I'm not working on a dirt bike or ATV, different story with those. Today is actually my mom's 2007 Nissan Altima 2.5S. So it is a 4-cylinder. I'm not just doing a basic oil change, I'm replacing the oil cooler gaskets. It's basically like a typical oil change. You're gonna undo your bottom plug where you can kind of see it dripping, or your drain bolt plug, whatever you call it, and then take off your oil filter. If you've ever done an oil change on Nissan Altima, or if this is new to you, there's a panel right here that covers this whole thing, kind of protect everything. There's 3 snap rivets or pop rivets. They're very simple. I think I might go to the store and get new ones though, because these are kind of worn out. But if you can see that channel in there, you're going to want to stick your screwdriver into any of those channels, a flathead screwdriver, and just pop it up, and then it'll come out. So you just take those 3 out, the panel will come off. That's the panel right here. Here's my flathead screwdriver that I use for the job. And as far as tools that you're going to use for this job, it'll be wise to get the wheel off here. I took the other side off because no one I found was specifying where the oil cooler, which side it's on. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to try and find it. So I found out that it's on the passenger side. Passenger side. Back of the engine, closest to the firewall, and here it is right up here. I mean, everything is covered in oil back here. Everything. And this thing was puking. I mean, she just got an oil change a month ago, and apparently they didn't want to tell her, hey, you know, you got oil everywhere. I found this a while ago, and I've been meaning to get to it, but now I finally got to it and found out that it's the oil cooler gasket. I already took the 2 bolts out, one at the bottom, one at the top, the 2 nuts right here. So this is all loose. And if you're not doing the O-ring at the top, you don't have to worry about anything else. Unbolting, so you can just take the cooler off. Kind of push out of the way. And here is the old gasket. So we're going to take this off. Sorry, it's really cramped in here. This is the old gasket. You can tell by the looks of it, it was leaking from this, because this is completely covered where it should not be. But mainly just wanted to specify that it's on the right hand side. This is how you're going to get to it. I don't really need this gasket, but so I don't dirty my mom's garage floor anymore that I have. Whoops. Yeah, so these are the bolts coming off the cooler. That's your drain plug. That's just the cap from the oil filler. The size that I've used was the 9/16 on the drain plug. 1/2 inch with about a 6-inch sorry guys, I'm drawing a blank, I usually do. Extension, sorry. Wow. But 6-inch extension with a 1/2 inch or 13 millimeter for all 4 of these guys. Just a normal 3/8 drive ratchet, flathead screwdriver. This is literally all I used. And I have this giant kit here that I need to organize, but this is all I use for this job here. Well, actually, I also use this because they put the oil filter on really tight when they did it. I mean breaker bar for taking out the wheels, but that is not next to me. It's on the other side of the car. I don't feel like getting up. Sorry, I'm lazy. So I mean, for the oil cooler job though, if this is all you need, you might as well do it yourself. It's a $7 part. I was researching dealers charge anywhere from $700 to $1,200 for this job, and I've been out here for maybe 20 minutes so far, maybe half an hour, but I figured, you know what, might as well do it myself. I got the car for the day. I'm gonna do it. Get that gasket back on, clean it all up a little bit, put that back on, bolt it on, put the filter back on, put the plug back in, or put a new filter on, because I got a new filter, new oil, got the half synthetic blend Valvoline. I really like Valvoline. I put in my truck every 3,000 miles, so I do the half synthetic. Put the panel back on, and that's it. Should take someone who can do an oil change maybe half an hour to an hour. If you've never done an oil change and you're new to this, then all I'm going to say to you is you'll get this done maybe 2 hours tops. And I mean, that's really like if you're struggling or if your bolts are rusty. But this is honestly, it took me 2 minutes to get all these bolts off. Gasket, you just saw me take off. Gonna put the new one on just in the same amount of time. So, well, that's pretty much it for this video. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.